Okay. Now we can start. So yesterday I was supposed to go live and have this discussion, and I couldn't go this live yesterday because I got a bit carried away by American election. So there's a video that I saw about Miami Kitchen. Miami Kitchen is one of the people who went to the village actually, and Miami Kitchen went there and lived there with Uncle Mo. Visited Marwa, or Marwa visited also them with Uncle Mo at the house. So, in all due diligence, you know that somebody who went there must have seen something that is actually very wrong. And, this is how it is, yes? You'll go somewhere and you'll realize there's something actually wrong going on. And she's part and parcel of the people who went and saw something actually happening in that particular area. So, and she knows what the problem is. And she also made it sure to explain that also Mr. Cecil knows that Marwa is a problem at the villa or in the village, basically Nyambo Hansen. So she came out and said a lot of stuff in regards to whatever is happening in Nyambo Hansen. And she seems to be very much alert at what is happening in that area. And she said a couple of stuff, and she said the family is actually the problem in the village. They want to own land, they want to control everyone, they want to be referred, they want to be given dignified, they want to be called boss. And she actually said it's not even a problem of Kenya or even Yabanse, but it's everywhere in Africa that when you bring the reference of somebody calling you boss, it will actually bring problems. So that was her 2 days ago, and I found that to be very interesting. Whatever she was saying, she came through not as a reaction, but she came as a parent. She gave the comments as a parent, like basically what you'll do as a parent to anyone, giving just practically advices on what might be, of interest that needs to be changed. And she actually identified that Marwa has a little bit of a problem and he needs to fix it. And she also identified that the wife or the girlfriend or the baby mama has a little bit of problem. And she actually say that she needs to be controlled. She needs to be told how to stay for the village. You cannot be keeping on calling names and people are gonna go well with it. She now acknowledges that whatever is happening in the village is just a misfortune that could have been controlled, yes, or could have just actually be, easily handled. But she actually identified that Marwa is not a forgiving person. Marwa is somebody who keeps grudges. Marwa is somebody who is very big on vendetta. Marwa likes underpaying people. Marwa will just do stuff that it's unrealistic for anyone to, even just accept, whatever he's doing. It's just absurd what he's doing. So she came out with so many comments. I don't know if anyone of you has watched, but I saw that and I was like, okay, so you are a person who went to the villa. So, from my side, I wouldn't say that I know anything in the villa because I've never been there. I've just seen this on the camera on what people are showing. And it begs me to ask a question. At this point, whereby even people who are visiting you, who have good mind, who have good intentions, even if it's evil, for them to come back and tell you, man, this is wrong, then I'm wondering, Marwa, do you think they could all be wrong? Yes, because for me, I'm like, I don't think they could be all wrong. They could be actually sending a very clear message that all you're doing is actually wrong and actually you need to change. And that's what everyone has been telling Marwa. But instead of accepting the reality or what's been said, you'll hear all sort of names. Oh, you are a hater, you're jealous. No one is jealous. There are people who do not desire to have mansion like you, Marwa. There are people who desire to live a simple life. They rather live a simple life, stress free, than having a big villa like yours and they couldn't maintain. Just look at it. Just give me a thought about it. If today YouTube goes away for everyone, how is he going to manage the staff? The place is always on distraction. How is he going to manage all this? Erin, thank you for the comment and say hi. So you can imagine, if anything goes wrong, he needs money. He's never invested in any business. He has no income. The only income that he has is on YouTube, and it begs me to answer a question: why do so? And the stories that I've heard of late, like how things are getting worse and worse every day, like the father holding a machete to anyone that is threatening the sons or the people, and it's just absurd and crazy. It's really, oh, thank you so much, Erin. And I am Lucy. Hi. Yes, so it's just really absurd to hear that a parent of a celebrity, walking around in the village with a machete. Can you imagine? I don't know what goes in these people's mind. I don't know if they ever think about it, that yeah, they might have not attained the full celebrity status, but with only that, they have some sort of online recognition. Do they think about what are the impacts if they continue doing this? Will this change? What will be the impact? And it's just mind blowing. Like where you're hearing stories like the father will take somebody to the cell, the police station, and beat up the person in front of the police. And you are there recording, like David Jr. just recording the whole scenario right on camera in a police station, in a government police station. And I don't know even why he had that energy to do so. I don't know, maybe it's because he's dating a policewoman. I do not know. But it's just crazy, like, and it's bringing a very bad image about the country. And in that particular point, it's not even about the country, it's just about Nyaboanse. But people will be just saying, this is how Kenyan operate, this is how people operate. And that's why you're seeing a lot of stories coming up. We already have perverts in that city, in that village, going for women. And the thing is that on the description on the YouTube, you leave your number there. So, and you're a woman, what do you expect? You have given the free open gates for anyone to reach you at any time. The moment you just put your number on YouTube, everyone could reach you too, and it's so sad that now we have perverts coming in the village. We had talked about this, that this is something that is going to come up very soon. And when we say, some people are thinking that we're just speaking out of mind, but it's something that we've seen. It's, if you are watching YouTube, you'll know that this is common behavior. This is actually a very common behavior. Colin, why? Welcome. So I was talking about Miami Kitchen. So she ended up seeing a lot in the village, and to a point whereby she arrived in UK and she was a little bit destroyed, like confused about why did I even go? Yes, I went to visit some people, but what she saw, I think, really affected her mind. And at the end of the video, she even said, I love this what I'm doing now, because here I'm not being controlled. If I was in that other side, I was gonna be controlled. And that brings me a reason. Why are you controlling people, Marwa, and the team? Why are you always controlling people? Why are you always afraid? Nothing can happen. If you're doing well, if you're doing everything right, I don't think anything will happen. But if you're controlling people, it means there's something wrong you're doing. Yeah? It's when I had her speaking, and I actually started. I've never watched her, but I decided to just watch. And when I started watching, I got more interested with the points she was giving, and it really made me think like, oh wow. So if we could practically see this happening in the village, from just what people are showing, then either we are intelligent or we just new stuff, like basically new stuff that all is not right. And why is it Marwa that is the only one that everyone is fighting on YouTube? Yeah, people fight Marwa and in Maya, but not for that long. Marwa is the one who has received the most hate, and it will just make actual sense that there is something that you're doing that is not right. Now you've invited poverty into your village. They're asking even somebody who lost their mom not even 2 months ago for pictures, like what Nairobi teacher said, noodle pictures, it's crazy, like when you think about it, and you wonder, even the age of these people who are doing so, the people of age. And Barwa has never come, just like Nairobi teacher said, no one has ever come to warn. Marwa has never come and said this is wrong. He's always quiet. On the case of Kitiriba, it's just we are hearing rumors. Oh, he's been arrested. It's an allegation on this, but you will never see him speaking about this. And you wonder, are you, because you are a culprit too? I think you would be a culprit, because why support something that is a vice, like you're destroying your own community in your very much eyes. Colin, he said there is the same reason that he said he had no friends and he has trust issues. Yeah, because like, okay, what made his trust go down? It's because people will be saying stuff on you because you are a ridiculous person. You do stuff that is not even like it's hard even to explain. So he will not, somebody who doesn't have friends is somebody who is messed up some stuff really bad. Some stuff messed up really bad. Thank you for coming. So some stuff are really bad that he's doing, and it's really eating him up. And this is the reality. It's not that he doesn't have friends, but it's because his own thinking, his own mindset is actually really wrong. The stuff that he's doing, it's actually not right in any way. I would just say it's not right in any way. So for me, on about trust issue, I know that's because of what he does. He doesn't want people around him so that he will do his stuff. But at the end of the day, that doesn't mean that people wouldn't know anything. People will know everything. I'm optimistic. Why is the Kenyan authority in all this? Very good question. The Kenyan authority actually, in this, they are there. Sadly, I will say there's a problem, and this is the problem. Let me explain it. So, because people, I had a discussion with somebody who is from the States, and we were discussing about whatever is happening, the elections yesterday. So I wouldn't mention the name, but we actually spoke a lot. And the issue that here with the Kenyan authorities is this: the police is underpaid. And this is the first problem. The police is underpaid. And anybody who's underpaid has a little bit of stress. Even with the Kenyan force, with the Kenyan police, we have very sad cases to a point whereby even the police fight each other. Like if we have a police who is dating another police, there's always problem. It's either the other police cheated with somebody of higher ranking or with somebody to get money, because the money that they're receiving is naturally very little. So to avoid all that direction of, unaliving another person, what has been happening is that for a very long time, so the police has been soliciting funds from, culprits. You're arrested and the police will ask you, if you want me to let you free, give me amount of money and I'll let you free. So at the end of the day, you see somebody who has been arrested by police, or somebody who's almost lynched to death, the next day walking in the streets back. So that's one of the problem. And another problem we have also, when the culprit doesn't, or the person who has been done the mistake, if they don't come to give the report, the police will do nothing. Trust me, the police will do nothing. I know for Americans it will be a little bit confusing, because if I call child office and say there's a child who has been ignited, it will take them a very few means for them to come. Now, that is America. I don't know how it goes, but that's how America works. You will call child protection office, and they will come so quickly and help the kid. But now look at Kenyan situation. You will explain to the office that is it. It's not that the office is not there. It's not that the law is there. The law is there. The office is there, but the people don't want to work. Can you imagine you're calling that there's somebody, or even just a simple case like robbery? There are people robbing, stealing my stuff, and I can actually see them. You are on call and talking to the police. Imagine the police asking you for money for transport to come and rescue you. That's the sad part. Yeah, that's the sad part. But with all this, it doesn't mean that justice never gets served. At the end of the day, it will go for some time, but there will be a time whereby, if things go exploded, if people get to know about these issues, or people start complaining, like sort of like rioting, like now the village is against the family. So if people continue fighting the family and they want to burn the houses, like with them inside, the police will have to intervene. And, that will be a television case, and people will be asking questions, to be discussion everywhere. So it has to be of magnitude, or just, the local area MP, chief, they just go and say, no, enough is enough. This madness has to stop. Yeah, this madness has to stop. So it is just as that. So it has to be the person who is getting, the person who has been offended, reporting the matter, and also the police, they need to be funded. And then also there needs to be very strict laws on. The laws are there. Apparently the laws are, it's not that the laws are not there. The laws are there, but now they have changed the law to benefit their own pockets. That's the sad part. Colin, he said, Marwa's intention was to never introduce YouTube to that village. His family was the only one to get impacts, to stay relevant and not to be outshined by others. But others' hand was forced. Yes, and I believe so, Colin. Ponte is the one who started this. My good friend Ponte. I don't want to look like I'm fighting him or anything, but I'm just saying Ponte did a very basically, if your sister is on YouTube, your brother's on YouTube, what about your uncle? And he saw actually the uncle is suffering, and the uncle Mo, was so much helpful to Ponte. So he decided to just open. And people behind the scenes, there are smart people like, Nastor, just watching from a distance, they'll be like, I also need to do the same. So I know they wanted this to be running around them so that they could be on top. But since it went out there, so he decided now to go and do it, but to do it so that he could control everyone. The madness in that gentleman. Mura's hand was forced when charity projects were started by his siblings, D and Devi. When Ponte here, he is why his Lord is I think. Oh, you said Ponte help is where is Lord. Okay, thank you, Yvette, for the like up. Angela, hello, and hello, Yvette. Thanks for coming in. So, yeah, Ponte came in, and I think it's a blessing in disguise. Just Ponte being there. Yes, at the end of the day, he's the one who went out losing, but he changed a lot of stuff. If he didn't do the introduction, helping support, introducing people on YouTube, trust me, I think it could have taken a different direction. It would have taken a different direction. Yeah, Yvette, Mo was suffering mentally, and he's richer than some, but he's richer than some. Yeah. But I think also it's because of Miami Kitchen said it. He had some problems within himself, and the family was not actually for him. And that is the sad part, like you might be having people who are wanting to use you, and they wouldn't want you to get to benefit in any way. So for me, yeah, actually she came in so many, I wish people could go and watch what she said, but for her even to come out and start saying the things that we've been saying, it was just a blessing. Just 1 minute. Yeah, sorry for a minute. I had some chicken that I was cooking, and I see the water is dry. So she said a lot of stuff, a lot of stuff. And for me, I thought that was something like an icebreaker. Like somebody was there in the village to see what was happening and come out clearly and just speak their mind, because I believe people saw something. So for her to just come and say it, and it's not only her, many people have come to say it. Actually, a lot. Everyone is against. Right now, look at the village. Everyone is against the family. Only few, the Gakes, the Gitiriba was actually not even going to be around for some time because of his case. So you can imagine her just coming out to say stuff. And she even concluded and said, if Marwa doesn't accept to change, then all this madness, even Cecil will try as much as he wants to try, he will never succeed. It has to be Marwa to accept to change. Actually, most of the villager land are rich, mindset poor. Okay. Yes, that is true. Because they have very good land that they could farm, like particularly from where I come from. Because we have two different locations. So one location you can only plant once. You cannot plant maize twice. So for them, it's just an advantage. Like not even once. I think they could plant 3 times in a year. So it's just it's just a blessing. But and you can imagine they have minerals under them. Like the place could have gold in most of the places. They have abundance, but their mindset is actually very wrong. And most of them are actually jumping on YouTube, and you can see their mindset. The same mindset that they have is the same mindset that they're taking on YouTube. So it's just a sad, really a very, very sad affair. When you think about it, it's really a very sad affair with what's happening in that particular village. So for me, I was watching and I said, no, this is somebody who was there. They must have seen a lot, and we need to listen to what she said. And I believe most of the stuff that has been said by many people, either reacting or just giving a parental advice, just like her, I've come to say there's something wrong, and it has to do with the Marwa family. Can you imagine they have a church that they are building, they contributed the land. So instead of, you have donated the land to the church, then you have to stay away from the church. Let the church do its business. But now they want to control also the church. It's just total madness. Like you even wonder why was the need. Then I bet even another person could have contributed money for that particular church, or that land. It's crazy when you think about everything that is happening in that village. You wonder for what reason. John Kinyanju, thank you for coming in. And Angela, you say, I'm shocked because I warned Gaki about Marwa, and he hated my comment. Actually, I don't think even he hated knowing. I think he just did the click because he wants to to have the clicks. I don't think he even he just assumed it, but I don't think he even meant to know what was happening. That's crazy, guys. Do you know he added my comment and warning about him, Marwa? Oh, okay. I don't know. Maybe he might have seen it, but also people are there to they are there also just trying to get their own luck. So there's a different also perception about how this stuff is going around. Event, you say the internet isn't being used to a capacity by the educated in the village. I don't think I think most people don't want to be, involved with by the dramas that is there, because they just created a whole drama. So I don't think people want to be involved in the drama. Cecilia, thank you for coming in. You said been listening back. Hello, Kelly. Oh, okay, thank you so much. Too many want to be pastors. I don't know what's the obsession with pastor. Everyone wants to be a pastor. I do not know what the with the interest of being pastor. I heard even the dad is somehow I don't know, a pastor, assistant pastor or something at the church. Okay, everyone just saying hi. Gake will never. He loves his master. Yes, Yvette, true. He will not. As much as you'll try and advise them, they will not, until when things go away above control, or you have been a 3-hour video will be done and you'll be told you're fired. That's when they will realize, how Marwa was a very bad person. Marwa was a very, very bad person, and they'll be doing videos. I'm not saying whoever was fired, they come doing videos. That's what they went through, but that's the thing, like that's the trend. Yeah, Angela, I said, yeah, I think Ele right. He didn't read my comment. Yeah, I think he's just I'm 100% he just clicked. I'm 100% just clicked. Or if he read, he said this is just a hater, but he said, okay, let me just like so that I could get more clicks on my video, because when there's more activity, you have more people getting suggestion on your channel. So that's about it. I don't know if you want to hear what she said, because since I'm not monetized, and actually I'm on the road to monetize my channel, I wouldn't want to play the video. Actually, I was advised that playing the video on my channel might affect me, or just playing anything that is different from what I'm saying. So I don't know if you want to listen to anything on what was said, because I have another extra tablet I could actually just open. Colin said Mura needs to accept and admit that he messed up first. They are green and they think YouTube is about donation and showing off on the camera. Gifts from USA, gifts from UK, Germany, and I think also there's France, and from there the grid. Yeah, the concept that was given to them, it's actually very, very, very wrong. They were given a very wrong concept, but it's because everyone wants to become Marwa. People have been saying this. Everyone wants to become Marwa. Marwa has created a point whereby, and that's the thing. That's the thing. Yeah, that's the thing. They have been trying to copy everyone. Even Miami Kitchen said it so well. People are wearing the same necklace Marwa is wearing. It's like whatever Marwa does, if you do, you will succeed. Those are the secrets of Marwa. So she said that people are wearing the same necklace like Marwa. So people want to build villa, Mayukuno, villa this, villa this, villa this, villa this. So for me, I believe all has been going wrong in that village, and it's because Marwa has been misleading people, and showing people how it's going, and also people just following what Marwa is doing because they know this is the way to go. This is how this man succeeded. Yes, so they want to just do whatever Marwa is doing. Yvette, you said I was still dumbfounded about the non-investment of water and solar collection. How? There's so many things. Like when I think about whatever is happening, sometimes it's very hard to follow up. You know, like even just listening to what is being said, sometimes it doesn't make sense, and you wonder why the need of doing the so yeah, thank you. Yes, Cecilia, I wouldn't jeopardize, but I could do actually audio. Yeah, I could do actually audio is actually accepted, and that would be it. Congrats on almost reaching monetization, Kele, on your way. Thank you so much. Yes, I'm about and I just wonder, what was Marwa selling? Which master classes was he selling? Because I'm past halfway the watch hours, and I've not done a lot of videos. I'm not somebody who's doing a lot of videos. I'm past also the subscribers. So if anyone wants to do YouTube, I think it's easier if you just understand how YouTube works, you know, trending topics. You need to just arrange some few stuff and you'll be good to go. And I believe by the end of this month, this November, I should have monetized this channel. So that is the way it goes, as I see. Okay. I don't know if you want to listen to what she said, because I have the audio. I could actually play. Yeah, thank you for rooting for me, Cecilia, too. Yep, BT and DK are wearing those stupid pearls. I didn't want to mention anyone, but there you go. What you're saying was quite obvious down to the shades. True. Water is free, sun is free, that is free. You mean master classes? Yes, master classes. Marwa says what he is doing is art. Art where? Art how? Not stepping away. Let me just play what she was trying to explain.
Marwa's father knows how to do sky. Guys, no, I'm here to say sorry, Marwa. Sorry. You are not a scammer. So, guys, let's open this chat. Hey, are we gonna call it chat? Yeah, I'll be chatting with you. All those enemies out. Watch this. Auntie is back. So show them this. Let's open with big thanks to my nephew. I will not mention names, because when you mention names, you give them. I've already said it several times, Marwa. But again, guys, for the new subscribers, my name is Marwa from East Africa, guys, from a small village called Marwa. Very good man. You may have seen it online or not, but that's my name, guys. And yeah, that is an instant farmer. He doesn't like make the lands like thousands of acres. He farms with his hands, not even machine. And machine. My mom is a teacher. Yeah. From a very normal, regular family, guys. Amen. But I'm just a guy who pushes himself hard. Amen. I don't like to complain. I take blame. You know, I'm always saying, okay, I would have seen it coming, or I would have done better. And also I entertain here, guys. Computer. So maybe you're new here, maybe you've come from a channel of that is your new name. Yeah. Just now, I'm a very nice human being, guys. Some people just can't stand that I'm very funny than them. Amen. I am not good looking, but I have a beautiful wife than them. That is their problem, guys. Good for you. That is it, guys. And I work hard, guys. I really
So that was Marwa saying, and you could listen to Miami Kitchen trying to, follow up what he's saying. Now she has realized how the scam started. She went back and followed how the scam started. Marwa is always playing this pastor with this genuine person. He's playing around, acting up, showing what he thinks, how his family is coming from a very poor family, how they have grown, and it's because of all his success. So now she's now realizing that all this has been staged for a long time, and Marwa is the one who's playing the Pinocchio. Like what Avian said, this guy is just like suckers. So I wouldn't want to play more because it will make the video long. I said every time I'll be making around 40 minutes, and this is just about me agreeing and also just telling her that thank you for saying this, because you're actually confirming what we've been saying. And it's just very hopeful that now we are seeing the true colors, and we're going to discuss more about how this is going to end. But trust me, there is something all wrong, and it's for them to change very soon. If they don't change, things will go very bad, and that'll be it. So I don't know if you have something to say, the last words, before we close this session, and then I will open another conversation, because I don't want to mix up stories. I will be doing small videos. I better even do 10 videos, but every segment has its own discussion and in it. So stage correct. Suckers, a clown. Yeah, he is a clown, a total clown who only believes it's all about him. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you for watching up to this time. We will be opening another one maybe in the next 20 minutes. I will just have dinner, and we will go back to the next video, and then we can discuss more, and we leave it at that. So I will just put the countdown. As I see your last comment, I'll be putting them on the screen, and we could actually end the video now. Thank you.